Oh, that's the end of it. Everything is ready to visit Victoria Baxter and close a deal that will pay off your debts. John!
I'm sorry about my negativity about all this. Sometimes I'm just so suspicious.
Hey, don't worry about it. It's okay.
What a fucking crackhead. Happy Halloween, you ghouls! I am the Scarecrow. And welcome to our playthrough of Yesterday Origins. So let's go. Really? And you just get up? 5 seconds later? Really? That's fucking silly ass. This seems mundane. There we go, much better. Wrinkles be gone! What the fuck is that?
Happy birthday, boss!
Boris, today's not my birthday.
Come down quick! I'm double parked.
Why does John insist on working with his nutcase? And he's only getting worse.
I gotta tell you something. You're never going to believe it.
Probably not, because you lie a lot.
Okay, you convinced me.
Thanks, John.
I'll take pictures of the sculpture and look for its documents.
She still has the wrinkles.
John, you Google that collector just in case.
Victoria Baxter, right?
Yes, and me?
Maybe we could give her a little gift to make a good impression.
Well, as long as you take care of it.
And me?
And me?
You'll come to Baxter's house with me. If what you say is true, and tomorrow she's leaving on a trip, we must be quick. But now park that van. You're breaking the law.
Yeah, no more tickets, Boris.
Happy birthday.
Your workshop. You could spend every waking hour here restoring objects, listening to music, forgetting the world. Really, how the fuck does one say happy birthday menacingly? Happy birthday. Yes, step outside. The last antique that your father ever bought. A chest used by the French royalty in the 17th century. You could sell it and pay off many debts, but no, you just can't. Well, that's just fucking stupid. Need to find the key, eh? The bolt is so tight you can't move it. How long has it been since you last opened this chest? Of course. Oh. Well, that's gonna make it just as fucking tight. Try again, but you're not strong enough to open it. There's no way you'll ask John or Boris. Right, well, use your forehead then. Oh, right. Perfect for drying ink when you're in a hurry. Fixative. Alright. Is there a hammer? There is a hammer. Hooray! No one knows that when you were 15, you broke somebody's knee in a street fight using a hammer, just like this one. No one except the owner of the broken knee, obviously. What the hell you say? You made a 3D model of the coin based on John's description. He says you nailed it. Okay. Jesus, lots of shit. You wish your father were here to see how well you're doing and how happy you are with John. Because you're happy, right? Oh, Jesus. You take the tiniest, newest brush. Okay, I'm going to check out Nefertiti over here. A plaster copy of Nefertiti's bust, also known as the Mona Lisa of Amarna. You were 8 when you modeled it with your father's help. Choke, who was relatively sane at the time, said you'd be the next Michelangelo. I guess we're done here.
Tomorrow you'll receive a parcel from me. A set of micro cameras
parcel.
with mics. Incredibly small. There for you to set up a little security system in your shop. You have things I'm interested in, and I don't want to see you get robbed.
Oh, how nice. They're security cameras, not for taking pictures. But before you mount them, you'll have to work out the Baxter thing. Okay. Alright, well, let's try busting open the chest, I guess. Sure, you could open that with the hammer, but you'd also damage the bolt. Really? You're a pain in my ass. You could use a nylon hammer instead, but where did you put it? Fuck you guys. Seriously. I swear to fucking Christ. Oh, that's a fucking paintbrush. Alright, fuck you guys. Not that. Not the best photography gear in the world, but it does the job. Cool, I guess? Your father got this carving for a ridiculous price because it was in really bad shape. It looks like the fucking Green Goblin from Spider-Man. But he did an excellent restoration job. The closed mouth forms the un sound, symbol for the death of all things. It gives this Neo, a protector of Buddha, the nickname Unyo. Okay, cool, I guess. Learn something new every day. What the fuck? The hand forbids passage. That's why the statue was put in a special entry to the temple. Cool, alright. As far as you know, the Street Fighter characters Guken and Akuma, your favorite, are based on this Neo, but they went freestyle with the collar. Alright. The nipples are so huge that Facebook's algorithm would censor them. But since neither you nor Le Tout Petit have an account in the network of networks, you'll never find out. Okay. The upside-down staff symbolizes a latent strength or power restrained. If you remember correctly, the base was not included with the original statue. Your father put it in. So we gotta place some coins in there or some shit? Alright, can we get on with some stuff here? A fallen angel. He reminds you of John's nightmare, the devil's son. Ha! So is that what we saw? John was reliving the nightmare of when he was cooped up in the cell? I guess that would make sense. Alright, John, what are you doing? Pull the switcheroo. You Google Victoria Baxter while your mind thinks of the perfect gift. You finally find her address, and after seeing her photo on the cover of Smokers Monthly, I didn't even get to read all of that. Jesus Christ, let me read shit. Then you find her family sigil, an intricate letter B, and press the print icon. And then stand there like a dumbass. The table with alchemy elements, part of your past. Okay, cool, I can't look at it or anything. Yay, a computer. The wallpaper is falling day after day. Let's hope this thing with Baxter helps you pay all the debts left by Petit. But the one to blame was really you. Okay, sure, I have no idea who this Le Tout Petit. You sold all those pieces to another Parisian antique shop at a loss because you can't sell them to your clients. All these articles were supposed to leave this place last week. Well, let's ransack it then. An Augustus Rex vase from Meissen, Germany. Sometimes out of the blue, you hear a melody and see the image of a red-haired girl. What part of your past does that image belong to? That's gotta fucking suck. You're 500 years old, but you don't remember fucking 90% of it. Hey, that box is not part of the auction lot. Give me that. Give me that. The phoenix dies and rises from its ashes. Curious, isn't it? Yeah, sure. Symbol box, the type you use to package certain articles and clients for gifts. Gifts for clients, or some fucking shit like that. Hey, it opens. Cool. And it closes, too. Wow. Alrighty. Sometimes when you touch or look at certain items, you remember things from previous lives, although it's been happening less lately. You've touched that armor a zillion times and have never remembered a thing, so you're pretty sure you didn't fight in the Crusades. Nah, I was after that. I can't. Okay, I guess I'm done with that. Oh, he's fucking snap a picture of that shit? Guess not. You turn the door sign to close so you can handle the Baxter affairs without interruption. You like to deal with customers, though. Talking to people for a long time is hard because they always mention modern things you don't understand or famous TV shows you never saw. But you're really good at short interactions with clients, half professional, half personal. How many times have you cut down the price of those Aztec figurines? According to the information you found, this billiard pipe, surely of the Canadian variety, will be the perfect gift for Victoria Baxter. Nice. Throw that in a box. You don't give the holder with it? Fuck's wrong with you? Your cash register. Oh no, it's printed. Slate tells you it's out of ink, so the image you sent from the laptop can't be printed. The fuck? Kind of paper you use to decorate certain articles for your customers. Aha. I think we'll take red then. The Tout Petit. It must be the name. Oh, the name of the shop. Of course, that's what he showed on the card. Let me get one. The antique store's calling cards. Almost as old as the articles themselves. Sure. A Chinese piece from 1960 that's been on the counter since the last time the lights were cut off. Pauline's dad died hanging from there 4 years ago, months before you met her. Oh, Jesus. He fucking hung himself? They're in the shop since its last owner gave it to Petit. They're false for the last 20 years. Every time someone asks you about them, the person behind the counter, you these last 3 days, says, I'm really sorry. They have a huge sentimental value and they're not for sale. Well, that's stupid. Who gives a shit? Sell them. Just tell them they're fucking fakes and say, adios. Alright, so I gotta find some fucking ink. God damn you. No, I don't want that. I want this. So, pipe. Yes, a Canadian-style billiard pipe. Perfect gift for Baxter. Once it's customized. Chew on it a little bit. It'll be customized. Good way to present this pipe, but it lacks some customization. Well, fuck you. Kind of paper used to decorate certain articles for your customers. Man, lick my ass. Yeah, a simple box for a simple fucking mind. Tissue paper is the perfect decoration and it also helps avoid the article rubbing against the box. This box will be a good place to put Baxter's pipe in once it's ready. Man, kiss my ass. So, why you gotta make shit so fucking difficult? Have to find ink and I have to sneeze on her pipe. Make it customized and shit. Anything over here? What's this? What the fuck? Wow, this looks like a hell of a contraption. The cross, made by Pauline's father, it is a reproduction of the original and has an intricate aperture mechanism. Nice! I want to see what that does. That makes the wheel spin, unblocking the drawer hidden in its base. Aw, that's boring. 4 slots are for the 4 pins in the back of the smaller cross. See, we gotta find a smaller cross to put in there, huh? Petit was a weird fellow. How come he hid something like that in such a piece? That's pretty fucking cool, actually. It leads a small attic, or leads to a small attic in the commercial part of the shop. The door on the other side is hidden by a huge painting. You cleaned the attic only yesterday. There's nothing there that can help you convince Victoria Baxter. Well, the fuck? Son of the bitch. We go outside then? Kill ourselves? Throw ourselves from the building? Land on unsuspecting passers-by? No, no, no. Fuck. Come on, I wanted the other thing. You had it highlighted. Why did you move? Jesus Christ. Okay. Rue Fantine. You imagine it's named after the character in Les Miserables. Les Tout Petits. 1859. The stairs lead to the front street, where the antique shop's main door is. Okay, cool. Fuck. We escaped through the sewer. Be gone! Fuck this guy. Hey, asshole, I told you to park the van. Last friend you had when you called yourself Choke. Okay, let's explore this douche nozzle. Oh, what do we got? Without the kerchief, he really looks like the French author Georges Perec, who once wrote a complete book without ever using the letter E. What the fuck? How's that even possible? And who you are certain you met in a previous life. Oops. That's not what I meant to do. God damn it. Why does he got a Russian shirt on? Yet despite his name, he doesn't even have the slightest trace of a Russian accent. What relationship does he have with the USSR? I don't know, he's a fucking dumbass who just likes to wear the shirt. Why does he wear the long sleeves and the short ones? Wouldn't the opposite make more sense? Yeah, kinda actually, now you say that. The short sleeve shirt is usually tighter. There you go, nice ass shot for the ladies. Or whoever. Really? Why let me go all the way down there if I can't fucking... It's got 2 things on him. Fuck that guy. Hey, look, the van. Why can't I highlight the van? Even though the little square is dead... Oh, the little square is a dead end and the van doesn't bother anyone, the Paris cops don't seem to see it that way. Well, asswipe, get in there before you get another fucking ticket. Because I ain't paying it. The only time you ever asked him his real name, he had a total nervous breakdown. Yeah, he seems like the type.
Say Choke.
Say Choke.
You haven't
Hey,
parked
man.
the van yet?
Nope. I'm gonna finish up with something first, and I'll get to that in a jiffy.
What something?
Surfing Facebook. It's important.
Facebook, Jesus Christ. This,
Did they send you
yeah.
results from
He's
your last
weird
checkup?
looking and sounding.
Did I tell you he hit my knee with a little rubber hammer? It was crazy. My leg went boing, and I laughed my ass off. Now I do it all the time. Boing, boing. You try it.
No, I'm good. He kind of is that supposed to be like a reincarnation of that monk that
How about this
John
TV
met
show?
a while
You
back?
know, the one where you saw Victoria Baxter? Which TV show was it that Baxter was on today?
One with famous people nobody knows. They're having breakfast with
Famous people
journalists who
nobody
don't
knows?
know what they're talking about. And no one sees because they're on at a time when everyone's still snoring.
Oh, he's got quite the way with words.
Are you sure she said she was looking for a Nyo?
No. They asked her
No?
what she'll do now that she lives in Paris. She said she'd make a sweep of the antique shops in the city in search of Japanese art, which I have a soft spot for, especially for the carvings.
Did she happen to mention
Interesting.
anything about her love for tobacco?
Nope. Wait, yes.
What,
When
tobacco?
they asked her how she
Wait,
liked
yes.
her breakfast, she said, "It's even better than the French standards. Happy birthday. Only a good pipe could improve it."
Okay, that's
Why
convenient.
were they interviewing her in the first place?
Because they didn't have anyone else, I guess. But they said
Oh,
she
wow.
is one of the most important collectors in Europe and wants to start her own little Japanese museum in Paris.
Interesting.
How much
Maybe?
do you think we can ask Baxter for the sculpture?
Before he lost his mind, Boris's job was to
Oh,
price
what a
things.
nuisance. But don't tell the boss I helped you, okay? Date? Origin? Author?
It was made by Unkei, the most highly valued sculptor from the
Okay.
Kei school in Japan at the end of the 12th century.
Conservation state?
It was in very bad shape, but Pauline's father, he did an amazing restoration.
Around 600,000 euros. Happy birthday.
Happy
There's
birthday!
something I need to ask you about our previous life in New York.
Oh, Choke. Really? Again?
I know we've talked about it a lot of times, Boris, but I'm certain somewhere in my past there's a key to who I am and why I'm like this.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, that's gotta suck. You don't even remember how you got there.
Tell me again, how did we meet?
I was in the station, sitting on a bench, waiting for... You know.
I know.
You sat beside me, not saying a word. You offered me half a sandwich.
I know we've talked about it a lot of times, Boris, but I'm certain somewhere in my past there's a key to who I am and
He
why
just said
I'm
this.
like this.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I
okay.
started to think that the demolished station was a church and that we were members of the Inquisition. Why did I think that?
No idea. You talked a lot of nonsense. I liked that because you were acting crazier than me. And you
I
got
wonder if he's
food and
also
things for
transmuted.
us.
I know we've talked about it a lot of times, Boris, but I'm certain somewhere...
Oh,
Okay, you said this. Jesus, why do you keep saying that? I mean, I wonder if he's transmuted too when he was losing his mind because he's like, where the fuck am I and how did I get here?
could ever become Choke again.
Well, Choke, you still are Choke. Younger, but time will change all that. You are less crazy, though. We're both improving, aren't we?
I know we've talked about it, but I'm certain...
Oh,
Oh, Jesus Christ, would you stop that shit? I wonder if, like, so... He clearly lived to an older age because of the picture we saw in their apartment. But I wonder if, like, he could... If he's destined to have, like, Alzheimer's or some shit, if he's gonna have it every fucking time he gets older. Like the chick Pauline with her wrinkles. That's a biological thing. She's gonna get those wrinkles every time she gets to that age.
What exactly was it like when you saw me die and then resurrect for the first time?
I laughed my ass off. I thought, so all that nonsense about eternal life is true.
I know we've talked, but I'm...
Oh,
Really?
have
Will you
any
stop?
idea why I went to that station in the first place?
you were sure that Cadway was related to Cadwallader, and that Cadwallader had something to do with the Inquisition, and someone with ginger
Cadwallader.
hair.
I've
You
seen.
never told me that before.
Maybe. Or maybe you've just forgotten that I have.
I know we've talked, but I'm...
Oh,
Really?
Boris,
All right,
the
asshole.
van?
okay, Choke. In a jiffy.
Hey man, are you gonna park the van or not?
Sure, Choke. In a jiffy.
Seriously, Boris.
Park the van. I know. In a jiffy. You don't
Really?
have to say a word. You want me to park the van, and I'll do it for sure, in a jiffy.
That's fine. When you're about to insist for the nth time, you think twice. You're not going to achieve anything, so you change your strategy.
When the cops come and they're gonna tow it away, just let me know, okay?
Sure, Choke. In a jiffy.
Jesus. I got a trophy called In a Jiffy. Okay, I'm beside myself. I don't know what the fuck to do. I mean, at least in the cell. Hang on. I mean, at least in the cell, you know, everything I needed was there. I just needed to figure it out. Now it doesn't seem like everything's there. Yeah, I'd like to explore, alright. Consider yourself explored. Awful unlike your elegant classic shoes. Nah, I disagree. Those are practical. Last night, while you were both reading in bed, you caressed her belly. Your last argument about having kids was too recent, so you didn't raise the issue. Really? Dude. You fucking probably forget your kids. You need to figure out your other problem first. Before you start having kids, you have no idea who the fuck they are. When you met her, she had a piercing in her lip. It's been a long time since she last wore it.
Pauline?
Alrighty.
Tell me.
What do you gotta say?
Have you taken the photos of the statue?
But you haven't even given me time to take the camera.
Oh, yeah, right. That would be useful. Sorry, I'm just a little worked up with everything that's going on these days.
Everything that's going on these days. This doesn't sound like the same voice as the kid in the
Hey, I know what to give to Baxter.
cell.
Are you sure we need to bribe people?
It's not bribing. It's called diplomacy. Anyway, Baxter is a pipe aficionado, and it's time that we get rid of the billiard pipe.
John, that costs
Nice.
money. We can't afford stupid gifts.
It's not a stupid gift. It's a clever investment.
It's a clever
Okay,
investment.
John, you win.
There's only one detail missing. Could you paint Baxter's B on the pipe?
Okay, give me a sample of that bee and I'll take care of it.
As soon as I print it.
Okay.
Here's the pipe.
Give me a sample of the bee. Drop it on the floor. That'll customize it. What the hell? I'm confused. Why are they showing all of that? Twice.
Any progress with the statue's documentation?
Not yet, but I'm on it.
I know I met your dad when I was Choke, but I'd love to meet him now again, now that I'm myself.
Why's that?
I don't know. I
What
just
does that
thought
mean?
that when remembering that your dad hid his diary in the base of the cross. Everything you tell me, everything you did, it was special. Just like you.
And complicated. Thanks anyway.
And complicated. And complicated.
I saw some red drops in the shower. Did you hurt yourself or something?
John, why do you think I took 2 showers today?
I don't know.
It came just after the
You
first
were really
shower.
dirty.
What came?
John, have you learned nothing about women in 500 years?
Oh, right. I get it.
Oh, wow. You're trying to play off that it's that time of the
About
month.
Your period.
Oh, gosh, he's going to start
You
talking
had
about
it a couple
kids
of
again.
weeks ago, didn't you?
Oh, okay. Okay,
It's
much better.
come up before. Tension, the debts.
An email arrived from the Antiques Association of Paris for the annual party thing.
I don't think we can go. Too much work.
It's just one night. I mean, it's not like we get invited to a lot of costume
Then you remember last year you dressed up as Einstein. Pauline wore a Guy Fawkes mask and she was in a bad mood all night. You didn't have a clue till you came back home and saw Choke's picture in your room.
Okay, you're right. Way too much work.
Alrighty
How
then.
can you work with that music?
It gives me energy. The opposite of those prehistoric lullabies that you like. Wait, if I tell you that it's a mysterious redhead playing this track, will you like it better?
So funny.
So funny. Okay, oh, I guess I was just in there to talk to her? Alright, well, now that I've gotten absolutely fucking nowhere. Oh, yeah. I looked at that. Alright. Hey, move the van, goddammit. Okay, so I gotta find that cross too. Come on, will you fucking let me out? Jesus. Alright, the UI in this needs work. Defying all logic, you extract an SD card from the SD port. Yay. You bought this laptop in New York a couple of years ago when you went there to bring Boris back here. Much better than French AZERTY keyboards where Q and W swap places with A and Z. Yeah, QWERTY's much better. Use this computer to research pieces, manage the shop's accounts, and from time to time play Crusader Kings. You love how realistic the game is, especially how you keep dying throughout the ages. Sound a little familiar, John? Alright, well, I'm so glad that I got all of that. I can't do anything with that. Alright, so you always get photos of clients of these kinds of cards, even in USB drives. Okay, cool. Can I do something with this? Alright, what the fuck? I gotta find a goddamn ink cartridge. How am I gonna do that? Okay, there's no need to restore it. It's in perfect state. Okay. Yeah, great. Even though most branches of Buddhism have nothing against tobacco, you'd think this wooden statue would not appreciate the pipe. Smash it in the face! No. That's not Thor. Nice, I got a trophy called God of Thunder. Yeah. Bust him in the nipples! That statue usually appears... Wait a minute. The statue that usually appears with this one wheels the staff right side up, symbolizing manifest violence. I don't understand why it didn't do anything with the hammer. Was I supposed to do something else? That was confusing. What? The chances of your father hiding something in there are high, but how do you open it? Smash it with a hammer. Brute force and antiques don't make friends. Oh, come on. Okay. So, seriously? We need to find the camera? Oh, what do we got here? When in doubt, look around more. Ah! 2 nights ago, your girlfriend Weasel calls from Amsterdam.
I need you to find me a painting just like this one. Mediocre or bad quality. Anonymous painter. Painted in the 1880s in the Netherlands. In its original frame. I'll come to Paris personally to pick it up in 2 days. Don't tell John or anybody else, okay, Rat?
Rat and Weasel. That's nice. This still life fits her requirements perfectly.
Hey, Rat. I need you to find me. I'll come to Paris.
Yeah, you said that. Okay, that it? I guess I gotta look around more in these things. Not the best photography gear in the world, but it does the job. I can't do anything with that, so... Fuck! Seriously? You're killing me, Smalls.
Your dad did an amazing job of hiding the diary in the base of the cross, with such an intricate mechanism.
Park the van, asshole! You understand how dear he is to John, but do you really have to work with this guy?
Boris!
Hey, boss.
John told you to park the van.
Yes,
Are you doing it?
that's something I'm debating with him.
You'll pay the fine next time, okay?
Seems fair, boss.
Okay, then.
Did you take
Problem
the van to
solved.
the repair shop?
You told me to go today, but the Baxter thing is more important, isn't it?
Yes, but
I'll take that as a thanks, Boris. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. The voice sounds like the fucking mad scientist from Clyde with a Chance of Meatballs 2.
are you sure you got it right?
Monkey!
You sure she's interested in the Neo sculpture?
She said she had a soft spot for Japanese carvings, and as far as I know, ours is a marvel, isn't it?
Ours?
Yours.
Yours.
I can't find the nylon hammer.
I have it.
Why?
None of your business. You want it?
Give it to me.
Yes.
Sure, boss.
In the kneecap. Do you have an ink cartridge too? That would be great.
Happy birthday.
This fucking guy,
I
happy
want you to
birthday.
stop calling John Choke.
Okay. But his name is Choke. 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 Choke, 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 choke.
Stop it, Boris.
Okay. End of argument. Choke.
Choke. Boy, that guy would just want to be stabbed. Today is the first time you got in the van since the accident. It's not that traumatic, but if you can avoid taking another ride, all the better. Okay, so I got the hammer at least. I can open that chest and see what the fuck's in it. It's hammer time! You know that was coming. Pound it! Wha-bang. Oh, nice. Give me that book. I want to see that. One of the books your father became obsessed with because of Choke. He even built a 6'5" reconstruction of the cross on the cover. Yeah, well, when John gave you this camera, you pretended to be angry. It was way too expensive. Well, that's a fucking shitty thing to do. An antique expert's magnifying glass. Big, but perfect for tasks that demand accuracy. Okay, we'll take that too, I guess? Yeah, well, if I was, in the same position, I'd be obsessed with it too. Like, how did they turn that motherfucker into an Eternal, basically? When you press the button, the screen displays the following text. Impossible to save data. Insert a memory card in the SD slot. You won't be able to take pictures without an SD card to save data. Yada, yada, yada. Fuck. You fucking John has that, too. Switcheroo, goddammit. Alright, but at least we're fucking getting somewhere. Now I just need you to give me some fucking ink cartridges, and we'll be golden. So I can print you the B, and you can beebity-bee-beebity-bee-beebity-bee-bee. Just give it to her. Let her have it.
Here.
Here
I
and
guess
now.
You'll need this to take the pics.
Why do they keep... Oh, I see. He's giving it, she's receiving it. I see.
Where was it?
In the laptop slot. You left it there, I guess.
Oh, sure. I emptied it yesterday. Old pics. The ones we took from, that Tibetan mortar.
I get a sense that she's fucking lying. Okay, just checking. No, don't turn around. Don't turn around. Your turn, Pauline. Okay, seriously, so I bet you I gotta combine the shit too. 32 gigabytes of tiny storage. Yoinkity. Yes, it's in there. Very good. The more you look at the statue, the less you remember where your father put the certificate of authenticity. Wow, that's huge. There you go. Sneak up on it, because it's going to go somewhere. Nice. That's interesting. Oh, it's looking right at you. I'd figure out how to open it before I sell it, or whatever the fuck. I see you. Spookiness! Done. Now you only need to find the documents of authenticity to convince Baxter and secure the sale. Oh, and there's John's little gift, too. Although you know it's not going to help. Hey, it might. Don't be an asshole. Except, now that that's done, I don't know. Can I snap pictures of this fucking thing? That's not the statue Baxter might be interested in. Oh, I see. Maybe I can use the intricate dealy kebab on the fucking thingies at the bottom. You look with a magnifier, but you find nothing you can see with your naked eyes. Well, it's not naked eyes. You got a fucking magnifier, you butthead. No, nakedity. Okay, maybe I can use that with this. You examine 3D model again. Modeling is really not your thing. I disagree. You could totally be a model. Smash it with the hammer. Sometimes you examine your father's face thoroughly, as if doing so could reveal something new about him. It could, actually, and you find out he's not really dead. Okay. Seriously. I wonder if the cross... Oh shit, that coin. I wonder if the cross is in this statue. So, you hide the cross in that statue so that you can open it in the other statue. Let's see, I'll try giving her the coin from John. Why the fuck are you back here, goddammit? Maybe Pauline can take the pics with your smartphone. Forget it. She hates using them so much she doesn't even have one. Well, that's pretty fucking messed up that she's fucking making you have one.
Hey, did you fix the server?
Yep. First thing I did. I don't know why it was down, but it's up again.
Really? But I can't ask her about a fucking ink cartridge? That's bullshit. Okay, so now we can do the server thing on our phones. You're on the verge of typing the web address in a smartphone's browser when you realize that there's a laptop in the back room. Oh, well, kiss my asshole then. You sucked a ball sack. I didn't even know I could do that, for Christ's sake. Alright, yesterday origin. John yesterday. Weird ass fucking name, let me tell you. Alright, let's try this again. Type in the URL of your website and the password that's in the email you send yourself every day. Scar.
When you die, you resurrect, but your body comes back to the shape it was in when you died for the very first time, and without any of your memories. So, although you had that scar erased with laser surgery, it's going to appear again if you die.
Huh. That's gotta
Your
be
best
fucked up.
girl. Thanks to her, you've got a very worthwhile present. If the scar on your hand comes back, go to her and do whatever she tells you to do.
Oh, that sucks. He's totally at her mercy. I mean, if she decides to fuck him over one day, there's nothing he'll be able to do
You
about it.
work at the antique shop that Pauline inherited from her father. Years ago, when you were known as Choke, you went crazy and lost your mind and ended up living in a derelict metro station in New York, where the Psycho found you.
The Psycho. That guy?
Down in the
No.
Cadway metro station, you made friends with another
There was no X there,
crazy
but I pressed
street
it anyway.
person. He was as nutty as you were. And what drove him crazy was that he couldn't accept the death of his son. Years later, you got him out of the loony bin they put him into and brought him to Paris, where he works with you and Pauline now.
Was that X there the whole time? I didn't see it. Forbes. Billionaires. Henry White.
3 years ago, a
Why is he
totally
wearing
crazy
that?
millionaire found you at Cadway, and he discovered that you were an immortal, and so he used you to become one himself.
Really? How does somebody do that? I'd like to do the same
crazy
thing.
tycoon wasn't alone.
Except for the memory loss.
He had a hunting dog who did everything he was ordered to do. White killed you, and when you resurrected with no memory, he lied to you. He gave you
Wow.
a false life, a false past, a false career, even a false mother.
Wow. You piece of shit.
Yet, although White manipulated you into finding the potion of immortality, you also discovered some things you weren't supposed to. When that happened, like at the Hotel Doré in Paris, he killed you. And when you came back, he manipulated you again, making you start all over again.
Introducing the bad guy.
The last time
Mercury?
that psycho killed you, he made you swallow mercury. That was a little mistake, because from then on, you started to remember small pieces from your past, which helped you to finish with him. Your findings led you to the ruins of the Church of St. Fergus in Scotland, where you remembered how you were made an immortal, and where you threw the psycho into a well.
Which psycho? I thought Boris was the psycho.
Hines de Orduña, founder of the Order of the Flesh, transmuted your body in 1501 so you could return from the dead. However, he excluded one of the ingredients from the potion of immortality, mercury, without which you come back without your memory. The weirdest thing is that Hines was in your dream. You met him as a boy.
So he left out the mercury on purpose. Why? That's interesting, don't you think? I saw it.
The coin of judgment is the main ingredient of the potion of immortality. You believe that if you can find one, you'll be able to undergo the same ritual, this time with mercury, so that in the future you won't lose your memory again. A mysterious blind master appears in your dreams, but only there, because his name is not in any history book. You don't even know in which era you met him.
He looks Indian. Maybe African. I don't know. Well, that's the end of it. Gee, I feel so much better. Okay, really? I still need the ink. I wonder if I can order ink. Really? You didn't tell me that shit before, and then you tell me after I've skipped shit. Okay, where the fuck would I get ink? Oh, Jesus. I forgot I could do shit like that.
Printer.
And I did.
But there's no ink in the printer.
But you asked me to buy it. That's all.
Logical.
What an asshole.
Okay. So would you be so kind as to give me the ink cartridge for the printer, please?
With pleasure, Choke. Just ask me.
I did. Oh, I thought he was going to just stand there waiting for me to ask him for the fucking ink for the printer.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday! Fuck you, dude. I'm running all over damnation trying to find a goddamn ink cartridge. Insert ink. Oh, it's magic. You just hold it in front of the printer and it's like... Dubby. Alright, now we're getting somewheres. Why did the view of the printer change? Alright, now we gotta give this to what's her name. Climb all the fucking way back outside.
Here is Baxter's B, so you can paint it on the pipe.
She stares so blankly. It looks like she's not even in there.
Just a sec.
Just a second. He goes all the way outside. Your turn, Pauline. Okay, the pipe. Yes, and the paintbrush. Oh, fuck you. You'll need something more important than a reference to activate the pipe. Accuracy. What the fuck do you mean? Good way to fix the painted bee on the pipe. Wait, what bee? Fuck you! Family seal of the Neo's possible buyer. Painting a bee on a small object is relatively easy if you have something to help with accuracy. So you use this. There's no need to magnify that big bee, but if you wanted to copy it on a small object... What the fuck? Are you shitting me? I'm gonna smash it. You need something more important than a reference and you fucking kiss my ass. The ink on that sheet is already dry. Well, fuck you! Really? What the hell? I do want to copy it on a small object, you assholes. Smash it with a fucking hammer. Twice. Killing me, Smalls. Gonna kill everybody. What the actual fuck? Really? The best thing for rubber and wood. Bad news is it takes a long time to dry. Man, fuck you. You think about what John just said, how your father used to hide all kinds of secret messages and things, and then you remember.
To never forget the happiest years of your life. In my case, 72, 77, and 82. The year I became the owner of Le Tout Petit. The year I met your mother. And the year you were born.
Huh. So that's how you open the thingy. Seriously, you gotta fucking hit this shit more than once. Alright. First things first, I guess. We use the paintbrush. Yeah. With the ink. Where the hell's the ink? If you want to paint something, you need a tool. From Accurate Accuracy. Fuck you. I'm gonna smash you in the facicles. Best thing for rubber and wood. Yeah. I don't fucking get it. What do you mean for accuracy? I have a tool for maximum accuracy. It's the fucking magnifier. You guys are assholes. Okay, well, maybe I can fucking solve this goddamn problem. 72, 77, 82. Your father could have come up with a simpler combination. But after you set 72 in the first wheel, 77 on the second, and 82 on the third, nothing happens. It doesn't look like there's numbers. Yahtzee! Really? That's what was in there? What a disappointment. I figured the authenticity would be in there, but the documents John needs to prove to Baxter the sculpture is authentic. I figured that's what was in there, but I also was hoping the cross was in there with it. Ah. So many items. Yeah, see, it says accuracy. Sure, the customization and pop of the pipe calls for accuracy. Nothing better than your dad's magnifier. I will fucking smack you. We'll decorate the pipe that John wants to give Baxter, but will that? What will you paint exactly, and how will you paint it? With paint. Ah, now you will need to know what kind of ink to use. Imagine that. This fucking mess. Can you finish it now? Everything ready? Then get to work. Yeah, seriously? That was a lot of fucking trouble to go through for a couple of fucking swishes. Assholes! Where's the fix it? Alright, you open this. Gift you have customized for Baxter, lacking only in the finishing touch. Dryness. Spray, wait a few seconds, and the pipe is ready. Hooray! Seriously. Alright, let's give it a John. And the pipe too. Yuck. Alright, so we can give John the pipe and the documents. What about the fucking cross? What up, bitch? Okay. Give him the pipe.
I painted the bee on the pipe. What do you think?
Marvelous.
Looks like a bee.
Many thanks.
I don't know what's with the cinematic of handing over a pipe. It's a fucking pipe. There you go. Stick it in your cooter. John. Oh, I never actually talked
There
to
you
John,
go.
I guess.
I almost spilled the card. You wanted to see them before?
No need. You don't know how to take a bad picture.
Nice. Oh, you better hang on to that one. He knows how to give a compliment.
John,
John!
I finally found the sculpture documents.
Cool.
Hope this doesn't bite me in the ass. Cool. Yay, they exchanging
John.
shit. John!
I can't stand him calling you Choke. Why can't he get used to your real name?
Because I was, the first good thing that happened to him after he lost his son and he went mad. Give him some time.
We've talked about this a lot of times. He's a bad worker, he costs us money, and we don't need him anyway.
I won't leave him again, Pauline. I promised him I'd take him out of the madhouse, and I did it. But now if I leave him in the street, what'll become of him?
You should see how he treats me when you're not around.
I don't know, maybe he's jealous.
Jealous?
He only has me.
You bite your tongue. You don't need John and never will. Who else do you have? What? Who else do you have? Really? That's a weird thing
He
to say.
says, happy birthday, more and more. He's getting worse.
I wouldn't say that. I find him more centered. I mean, it's been months since he phoned the police to ask them about his son.
Yeah, now he just looks for him on Facebook.
Oh, Jesus.
Are you sure that Baxter is interested in the Neo?
I know you're fond of the sculpture, but I think of it as a chess pawn. We lose it to save the shop. And of course she'll like it. According to Boris, she loves Japanese carved sculptures, and she won't find anything as good as our Nyo.
I guess you're right. But there's less and less of my father here. You look strange today.
Well, I fucking hope so.
Is it because
If
of the
he's
night?
hanging around in the back room, that's not good.
Yes, I don't know. It's like my memories are trying to tell me something. But what?
If things go well, maybe we can take a real holiday. Very far away.
Oh, I thought you wanted to visit Lemur and Weasel again.
Lemur and Weasel. John is wrong. You don't want to. You were on your way back from visiting some of your best friends in Amsterdam. John was driving when he had one of his flashbacks, the ones that make him black out for several seconds. He lost control of the steering wheel. The car ran off the road and crashed into a tree. He was unconscious when you barely managed to get him out of the car. You could have died there. Who would he be
Weasel will
now?
come one of these days to get a painting she needs. And to hell with Lemur. Hacker reformed, hacker buried.
Oh, I'd love to see her again. And her kids.
Careful, he's about to bring up children again. Change the
Well,
subject.
We'll talk about it later.
All right. Bye, John.